Hello and welcome to this butterfly-esque makeup tutorial. This is my entry for the NYX Face Awards US edition. I thought, why not? This would be a perfect idea. Hope you guys enjoy it. And first things first, you got to put your hair back because if it's in your makeup, it's just a mess. So first I'm taking this muted lime green eyeshadow and I'm running that through the front of my brows. And then I'm going to take an aqua greenish blue and run it through the middle, kind of fading it into that lime green shade. And then I'm going to take a sky blue eyeshadow and I'm going to run that through the tail of my brow. And then I'm going to go ahead and carve out my eyebrows with some concealer and a little flat brush. Make sure they are all nice and sharp and flicky. And then I'm going to blend that concealer out with a little flat brush. Make sure it's all nice and blended. And then I'm going to do the same thing to the other eyebrow. Same colors I use. Gonna carve my brows and blend it out. Same thing. And then I'm going to prime my eyelids with some concealer. Make sure to get any discoloration or veins concealed and set that with a translucent powder. And then I'm going to go in with foundation on a flat blending brush. I'm going to blend up into that ear, make sure it's all blended and looks as natural as possible. And then I'm going to run over that with a dampened sponge, make sure there are no streaks in my foundation. And then for concealer, I'm just going to go in a little triangular motion with this flat brush that I use for my eyebrows. I'm also going to take it on my forehead, my nose, and my cupid's bow and chin. I'm going to look like a real official beauty blogger. And I'm going to blend that out with a dampened sponge as usual. Make sure it's all natural. Looks natural because this is natural. And then I'm going to set all those areas with a translucent powder and a little fluffy brush all over those areas that I put concealer. And then I'm going to set my entire face with the same translucent powder. I just want my skin to have a nice matte finish so these colors go on really smoothly. First, I'm going to take that aqua shade I used in the middle of my eyebrow very lightly, and I'm going to start on my contour, just blending that upwards. And then I'm going to connect a little bit of that muted lime green shade to the aqua shade and blend those two together. And then I'm going to deepen the contour with that sky blue shade that I used on the tail of my brows just to give it some more depth. And then I'm going to run over that with a fluffy brush, make sure it's all blended together. And then I'm pretty much going to use the same three shadows for my entire face. I'm going to do the sky blue shade on the outer part of my forehead and then fade it into the aqua and then the muted green. And then just make sure that I put the most depth on the outer edge of my face to give it more of a zoom kind of effect. And then whatever is left on my brush, I'm just going to run that under my jawline, give it some more definition, and then just doing the same thing on the other side of my face. Same, jig. And then for highlight, I'm just going to be taking this like iridescent kind of tealy highlight, and I'm literally putting it all over my face. And then I'm starting my nose contour. I'm first going to start really lightly with that muted green shade just to get it nice and blended out, and then I'm going to deepen it up with a little bit of that sky blue mixed with the aqua eyeshadow. And then I'm going to go ahead and highlight my nose with the same highlight that I've been using. And then I'm going to start on the butterfly wing, and I'm first going to outline it with this muted green eyeshadow and a little baby pencil brush, just kind of like mapping out where I want everything. And this is kind of like the rough draft, rough sketch type of thing. And then I'm going to deepen it up with that green, make sure it stands out so I know where I am putting my colors. And then I'm going to pack that muted green shade all inside of the butterfly wings, the top and the bottom. And then I am going to I'm going to continue doing that. I'm going to continue with the lime green, make sure it's all packed in. And then I'm going to start with the aqua, and I'm going to focus it on the outer edge, blending it into the muted green. And then I'm going to take the sky blue and kind of outline the butterfly wing a little more and give it some more depth, and just going to go around both of those wings. And then I decided that I wanted the wing to have a point, so I kind of like emphasized the point of the bottom wing. And then I'm going to blend that into the aqua and the lime green as I'm redrawing like going around the wing and redrawing it. I'm going to blend that into the aqua and the lime green shade. And then I'm going to take a really dark, it's like a navy blue shade. I'm pretty much doing the same thing, just giving it a lot of depth and dimension. And then I'm going to continue to blend that into the first 3 colors that I used. And then I am going to start outlining with a gel eyeliner and an eyeliner brush. And I'm just going to run that really carefully over the edge of the butterfly wing to outline, and then just going to start on the top wing. This was the most tedious thing I've ever done in my life, but I love the way it turned out. It looks really cool when I outlined it, and just making sure those lines are all the same thickness and depth. And then I'm going to start blending the black gel liner out with a little pencil brush to blend it into the other colors that I already have laid down. And then I'm going to go over it with a little bit of shadow on my brush just to blend a little more, and then going to deepen it. I pretty much just go back and forth until it reaches the depth and darkness that I think it needs. And then I'm going to make the veins of the wing. I don't know if that's what they're called, but like the veins, you know what I mean? Just going to draw little loops and half circles all over the wings to try to make them look as realistic as possible. And then I'm going to take a white liquid eyeliner and I'm going to add little dots. I guess you could call them highlights too if you really wanted to. I then started taking the end of a brush and doing it that way. I feel like the circles were a lot more even when I did it that way. And then with the itty bitty baby ones, I just used the tip of the eyeliner brush. And then I went ahead and I needed some depth in my eyes, so I went in with that lime, or no, it was the aqua shade. Yeah, it was the aqua shade. Went in with the aqua shade and I started blending it right where my brow bone starts, I guess, like the contour of my eyebrow and nose sort of area. And then I went and deepened it up with that sky blue shade. I think it added a really cool depth and effect, and I carried it down along my nose. And then I took some of that highlight shade onto my eyebrow bone in my inner corner as well, just to give it a little pop of shimmer. And then I was like, I'm feeling some eyeliner, so I grabbed my gel liner again, and I went ahead and did some eyeliner to connect with the butterfly wing. I don't know how much I liked when I did this, but it turned out kind of cool. And then I went on my waterline with the same gel eyeliner just to match the depth, and then I blended it out with some of that aqua shade, just to make sure everything is cohesive and looks like it should be there. Then just coating my eyelashes with some mascara. And then I just decided to put lash glue all over my face. Just kidding. I'm going to take these little baby sequin flowers, and I'm going to glue them to my face with a little bit of eyelash glue. And then I took these little teal sequins, and I also take some dark blue sequins as well, and I'm putting them on the outer perimeter of my face, my forehead, and my cheek area. And then I'm just going to pop those on real carefully. There was the dark blue ones I was talking about. And then I took the white eyeliner, and any spots that I think were a little sparse, I just added the little white dots. And then I'm going to go ahead and pop on some false eyelashes to complete the look. Of course, you need false eyelashes for a butterfly look, yes. And then I'm going to coat my bottom lashes with some mascara as well to make sure everything matches. And then I'm going to go in with this kind of corpsey neutral brown shade for my lips. I didn't want to do anything with color because I have a whole face of color. And then I'm going to, just one second. Oh, and here is the finished look. It's the finished butterfly makeup look. I love the way this turned out. I hope you guys enjoy it. And if you want details on this makeup look, I'm sorry, but I cannot give those to you right now, but maybe in the future I will be able to. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.